Alrighty, folks. Here we are. We got a running motor. I do know the tranny works. We'll have to top it up. Not too worried at that point. So what are we going to do this round? I want to address the rad support. And that little bit of stuff that was blowing off, I guess, is like chunks of the belt, like the top layer of the belt. It is an old belt that I just had, so to be fair. But anyways, what are we going to address? We want to address these rad mounts. I want to do those, make them prettier anyways. Or weld them, clean them up. We'll figure something out. For the end, we will get some paint on here. I do want to get the seats bolted down and a shifter in. And with any luck, I'd like to take it for a little drive. That would be nice. Other than it's raining right now, so that's kind of crappy, but it's sort of been raining on and off all day here. Anywho, yeah, I guess we just get started. First things first, I'm going to pull the rad out. I am going to deal with the shifter or the rad support. And then right after that, I think, like, we have a miscellaneous shifter and I have miscellaneous cables. Always hitting swap meets, and if you find stuff like that, it is a huge score. So I don't know if this one is right or if I'll use that one. I guess that one looks more the part. Maybe we'll use that one. And then we can get rid of one more of those shifters. Yes, let's try that one. All right. Anyways, first things first. Let's pull the rad and have a snoop. Well, it's not the most prettiest thing. They still have the ugly flat mount, but you don't see much of it. We did give it a nicer side profile now, and it's got a lot more strength. Like we punched a bunch of holes and then glued them to the other brackets, so this thing can't move anywhere. I mean, there's still maybe side to side, but I don't even know. That's irrelevant. I don't think that's ever gonna move that much. But anywho, we got those done. I just scabbed on to the original ones that I had. We just beefed them up more. Oh, forgot. I'm gonna weld these up because I don't know what they're about. So I'll weld those up. And then we changed out the spring perch. So we did that. We got our new setup underneath there, so that's good. What else do we got to do up in the front here? I don't think there's much else. I still have to weld up and do something under here. I think we might leave most of it open just so it can drain out. If for some reason it builds up moisture in there, it has somewhere to go. That's kind of the idea there. I'm thinking, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I have to weld on here, but I don't think so. I think at this point we can kind of brush some paint on, which is cool. But while I have it up, I am going to try to figure out where like that shifter cable I got, if I have bits and pieces to make this do what I want. That'll be the big question here. I will, I know I have random shifter cable bits on my wall here, because not that I ever do these much, but you get some of these and like exactly this is probably 100% what a feller needs, although it looks the wrong way, don't it? How about there? That one looks right. Cool. This is like really dumb stuff that I keep, but hey, look at this. I need it right now. So we'll get this on. I'm gonna have to make the other side of it because I don't have that, and I don't think I have one on the wall. Doesn't look like it. Anywho, we'll save that for after. I will fidget around with that. We'll get this bolted on. We'll get the cable on. We'll see what kind of a bracket thing I need, and then I might have to cut it on the plasma table. But then at least we will have some kind of a shifting mechanism that we can attach to this shifter. So I think that cable's for a shifter like this. I don't know. I guess we'll find out very shortly here. It'll look at the part. Well, that connects. That works all good together. So this bracket worked good with random cable. We went through the motions. It works good. I ended up reusing the original doodad, adding just a slight bend to it. I don't know if you can see, but I added a slight bend, burned it from the back, came down, and well, I don't know, like, it works. That's all that matters. So I had a goofy shifter on the wall, or I found another one, and I thought it'd be okay, because it looked like this, except it had like this on the end of it. Kind of weird. I don't know what it was, but anyways, took it off, realized this wasn't a hole. I didn't modify this, I kept it because as goofy as it is, a guy can maybe use this down the road for something, because it's kind of adjustable and whatnot. Those bits go into the garbage, and that'll go back on the wall. So anyways, now we have our shifter done. Well, transmission side's on and works, so now we got to go get a hole in the floor and figure out where we want to be. So I think first of all, I'm going to get my seats where I like and get those bolted down. And then we will get our shifter where I like, and then we can figure out where we're going to punch a hole, essentially. And then we can get that hooked up, and then, oh yeah, I got to weld those still. And then we'll lather some paint on here, and we can actually, I know, there was one more thing I had to do, and that was that radiator mount. I have to build a mount for this thing yet. It's just hovering there. It doesn't actually bolt onto anything yet. All right, well, we'll get it down, and we'll figure that out. So I switched up the game plan. I was going to mount it to the frame, but, well, it's got tabs on the radiator, so we bolted it up to the rad, which gives us, whatever. Now it's like squared, even. It depends what I have left for material for door panels. I might make an aluminum insert that's dimple dyed or something, or louvered, who knows. I think it'll just clean up, like get rid of the edges. I don't think I have any of that decorative mesh that I can use in there, so we'll go that route, kind of suit the rest of the car now that it has like bomber seats in it and things like that. Aluminum interior, you know, yada yada. But this is good, so I'm happy. That means this is done. We've welded up the frame. We've made these other gussets down here for the lower rad mounts now. They just look nicer than it did before. Doesn't look so, oop. Now we gotta switch this around so we don't cut a hose. That'd be bad. There we go. Anyways, we got those. I think they're good. I think we can actually paint up the front of the frame now. And yeah, I think that'll be the plan. We will paint up the front of the frame. I guess we'll let that dry for tonight. Call her a done deal for now. And then we can bolt the rad in for permanent. Get the hoses on. Put some coolant in it. And yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll go take it for a rip a bit. At least up and down the driveway, right? See how it goes. Well, we still gotta do the seats, but hey, we'll one thing at a time. Oh, and the shifter. So yeah, we got a ways to go. It's not that bad, but anywho, let's just brush some paint on. That just has to get done, and then we can move on to some other stuff. Right. Well, our paint's dry. So basically, we're just gonna grab that rad, smash it in there, hook up all of our hoses, throw some water in there, make sure nothing leaks. When I bought the rad used at a swap meet, you would imagine it wouldn't be, but hey, what do you know, eh? A guy never knows. Anywho, I'm yeah, basically reassemble things to not take apart again. So I'll be able to put the headlights on. I don't know if I'll put the signals in there. I don't want to lose them bits, but, well, you shouldn't, but I don't want all the wires dangling around there, so. Anywho, let's do this. Now let's see if there's enough transmission fluid to make her move. Ugh. Guess I got to adjust the idle a bit. That idle is a wee bit high. Well, that little motor's gonna boogie this thing like nobody's business. Holy! But we got to address the idle. It's a little high. And I got to find a rad cap. I don't have that. All right. Scooching down. Ooh. Yes. Must address all the vacuum leaks first. That would help. Definitely make everything a little happier. I'm sure that was not a smart thing to do there. There. Let's try it now. Cool. This cap is no good. I don't seem to reach the bottom. No. It'll be fine for now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, she is a one-wheel peel. Looks like that one brake line is leaking a wee bit on this side, so I got to address that. It looks like it's coming from that flange still. I don't know if I need to reflare it or what. All the other ones seem fine. Shifter works fine. I still got to bolt it down, that cover, but whatever. Motor, still have to time it. Haven't done that, just timed it by ear. Rad doesn't look like it's leaking or anything's leaking, so we'll be able to drop that and throw some coolant in there or something. But yeah, gonna let her clean out of here a little bit, and I don't know. I think I will take her for a little burn later. Try her out, see what's going on. I like it. This thing's gonna actually boogie really good. My goodness. For such a little, that thing's light. Alrighty, well, till later. Give me a minute, bud. Well, Pablo sort of enjoyed it, but not much. He did not like those points are no good either. There's a lot of popping and farting there. So I got to order a new set of points, but that's not a big deal. It does run and drive, never made us walk, so that's a super win. I say a successful first drive. We had no cooling fan or nothing, so we can't do much there. But, you know, it didn't boil over or puke or do anything, so that's a win. I am happy. Happy. Alrighty. Well, I think I successfully did what I wanted to do in this one. I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. It's a driver. It runs, it drives, it stops. We are getting close to finishing this thing up. It was kind of pleasurable, but I think I got to put a windshield in there. And because of the points, you couldn't really lay into it or do anything because it would either pop there or pop out of the exhaust. It was like it's got a misfire, but I know that's the point, so that's not a big deal. We will just order up a new set and that'll fix that. But hey, almost there. Almost as far as I want to go with this. I don't know. I kind of digging it though. What's not to like? It's a hot rod. Anyways, I think for now, that is where I'm going to leave this one. I want to thank you folks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. We do some more stuff on here. Later.